after undergraduate school, I wasn't honestly sure about what I was going to do with my life. I was always really interested in psychology, and so got a research job at the National Institute of Mental Health, and I was working on an inpatient unit with individuals with very treatment refractory mood disorders. So they'd been on multiple treatments and hadn't responded well to any treatment. And so we brought them into our inpatient unit and took them out off of all of their medicines and did some really intensive study of their biology, of their cognition at every level. And so for me, that was just a fascinating experience. Many of these individuals had been acutely suicidal at various points in their over the course of their illnesses, and that was one of the reasons that they very generously chose to come to the National Institute of Health and participate in our research studies so that we could learn more about potentially the mechanisms of suicidal behavior and mood disorders. And so in that role, I got to spend a lot of time with the patients and their family members and understand more about the course of their illness over time. And at that point, I was just hooked. I became so fascinated, both by the challenge of doing this work because it's such a moving target that, and there are so many factors that contribute to people's suicidal behavior. And yet I also felt so hopeful that I saw people get better and respond to treatment, and started thinking about, oh my goodness, if only we could get better at being able to identify who needs what treatment and when, that potentially we would really have the possibility of preventing suicide. And so from there I went to graduate school, and the rest is history. So I'm continuing to do that work to this day.